Yo. Yo. Yo, check the feed, another late night scroll. Searching for the truth, losing all control. Government secrets, stories untold about the matrix we in. Brave and bold, from the deep web shadows to the mainstream's light. We're connecting the dots, making everything right. Hit that subscribe, join the fam if you're feeling the vibe. This ain't just a channel, it's where real minds thrive. Data stream dreams on the screens we unite. Unraveling mysteries, burning ever so bright. Laughing through the theory, shining a light. Global family growing day and through the night. From encrypted whispers to the forums loud roar. We're building a kingdom, forevermore. Remember that video went viral overnight. Proof in the pudding, shining so bright. Street level reports from the concrete jungle. Sharing the intel, no time to stumble. From the moon landing fakes to the secret societies. We're digging for answers, fighting anxieties. Got that loyal crew, always got my back. Sharing the memes on this digital track. Data stream dreams on the screens we unite. Unraveling mysteries, burning ever so bright. Laughing through the theory, shining a light. Global family growing day and through the night. From encrypted whispers to the forums loud roar. We're building a kingdom forevermore. They call us crazy, say we're just chasing ghosts, but we see the patterns in the digital host. Every comment, every share, a bond that grows strong. Where everybody belongs, where we all get along. No judgment, no hate, just open minds here. Dispelling the shadows, conquering all fear. Data stream dreams on the screens we unite. Unraveling mystery, burning ever so bright. Laughing through the theory, shining a light. Global family growing day and through the night. From encrypted whispers to the forums loud roar. We're building a kingdom forevermore. Yeah, yeah, a global family, that's what we are. Yeah, shining our light like a digital star. Keep the theories flowing, yeah. Keep the laughter louder, yeah. We're the truth seekers, standing out from the crowd.
What's up, guys? This is a trigger warning ahead of what you're about to see. All right, so watch.
This will start out too. What is that? No, I'm sorry.
So there are a couple of things happening in this clip, and let me give you a background on this guy. His name is James Harlan. He's from the Las Vegas, Nevada area. James recovered this tube-shaped or pill-shaped UAP. It's got similar carvings in it, kind of like the Boogosphere. James had been doing tests on this object for the better part of 2 months, and about 19 hours ago, he potentially has been unalived by this object. There haven't been any posts. This was found on his YouTube channel where he had been documenting his tests, putting water on it. He would put an AM radio next to it and it gave off pulses. When he first recovered it, he saw it flying around in the Nevada desert near Las Vegas. It crashed. He went to pick it up. It burned him to the touch. He said it also vibrated. He took it with him home. He said it would make him feel super ill. I'll do a series on this to cover this. This just happened about 20 hours ago. Everybody in the UFO community, well, first of all, we want to make sure he's okay, but it seems when you hear what's happening, it doesn't sound okay at all. So yes, we're gonna stay on top of this. Hit that like, hit that follow. We hope James is all right, but this is very, very, very fascinating. One thing that I want to point out is that blue light appeared behind him when he attempted to drill into this UAP. And that's where he turns around and says, "What the hell is that?" There was no light in that room before that. The sockets above this light were empty. There were no light bulbs in it. If you look really closely at the video, the light appears. It's a third light. There's an overhead light, there's the light that's from coming out of the drill, and then there's a third light that appears just behind him. If you notice, the light doesn't cast any shadows on anything, and it's in front of what looks like a ladder. James looks like sounds and looks like he was completely stricken with fear. You can hear him say sorry. And before this was a live YouTube session. So this is absolutely insane. If this is real, this would be the first recorded incident of an object like this potentially taking somebody's life. So very, very strange. Hit that follow. We'll stay on top of the story, but I thought you guys would find this absolutely mind-blowing.
We can't put anyone. I guess we'll start at 2. What is that? No, I'm sorry.
As of today, there is another big update on 3i Atlas. According to this report in the New York Post, NASA to release best quality images of Manhattan-sized interstellar object 3i Atlas and reveal its true nature. So if this all turns out to be true, then that would mean that NASA has been tracking 3i Atlas and has been recording its every movement. According to a lot of unconfirmed reports, this is actually a real image of 3i Atlas. And if it turns out to be a real image of 3i Atlas, it actually shows the vapor trail, meaning that this could be powered by something unknown. Some have questioned where the images were taken of 3i Atlas by NASA. The story goes into detail and claims that they were taken by the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter HERS camera as it passed by the red planet from October 1st to October 7th. Also, why they were not released? Because of the government shutdown. So keep this in the back of your mind. As I say in all of these videos, take this video as entertainment purposes only. It is for the purpose of entertainment. And why do I say that? Because until we see anything or get an official update from any state, local, or government officials, this is just entertainment purposes only. So let me know your thoughts in the comments as to, will NASA release the images of 3i Atlas? Or is this just another distraction from something else? Or do we have something to be concerned about with 3i Atlas? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, I'd love to hear from you.
Prediction that came true in 2025. And we have just received a new update from European Space Agency, where they have now shared the first ever close-up image of the 3I Atlas, which is said to be this massive mothership that's heading towards Earth, and supposedly it's going to get close to Earth exactly on 29th October 2025. Now, European Space Agency has just shared some new footage, where this is basically what they've been sharing so far. It's a massive mothership-like structure, where in between there is just this one spot from which there is a massive light that's emitting out. Now, on October 3rd, this object literally flew extremely close to the planet Mars. And according to the European Space Agency, they've actually revealed this new photo, which is captured by the Mars rover, which they claim is a robot that just keeps driving around in the planet Mars. And as soon as this object got close to Mars, it ended up clicking a picture, and this is basically what it looks like. Now, as you can see, this whole thing has a cylindrical shape, and it's very, very massive in size. Compared to what they were expecting before, they said that it was going to be as big as a Manhattan city size. But now they've just said that it's probably 1,000 times bigger than what they have previously expected. And the fun part is that this whole object, it only emits light from this particular spot for whatever reason, as though it's some sort of an
Y'all let me know if, bro, am I the only one that seen that shit, bro? Like, what the fuck did I just see, bro? Some shit just came out the fucking sky, bro. As I'm driving right now, 6 o'clock. Nigga, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck I just seen just now, bro. Like, I'm about to share the clip, nigga. I'm driving and shit. So it's like, it's really, so I couldn't pull over. So like, nigga, bro, I'm still shaking this shit. Like, I don't know if it's aliens, a fucking comet. Y'all let me know, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? I know I'm not tripping, nigga. I know I'm not high. I know I'm not high. What the fuck? What the fuck is that in the sky? Nigga.
A mystery, a concerning one at that. Multiple nonprofits in Albuquerque who help our homeless every day say people are disappearing off our streets, and they believe these mysteries are part of a nonprofit scam.
Until we do something, this is going to keep happening, and we're going to keep indigenous people are still going to keep going missing from the streets.
Spencer Schott spoke to local folks looking into this now. And Spencer, what do we know about this scam at this point?
Well, Tessa, Street Safe New Mexico says vans pull up to homeless folks, usually ones who are Native American, promising rehab and housing in Arizona. But those who do make it back here to Albuquerque say it was all a lie.
We are losing a huge number of the Native population out here in the street, and we don't know where they are. We really don't.
Street Safe New Mexico Executive Director Christine Barber estimates more than 100 people have gone missing since January. She says these white vans convince homeless people they can get free rehab and housing if they come with them to Arizona.
Once they're in Arizona, the people were made to sign up for a specific type of Native health insurance, and also to sign up for Arizona food stamps. And then kicked out and stranded in Arizona. And so the whole Medicaid scam is they would then use that person's name, the rehab, so-called rehab, would then use that person's name, pretend they were a patient, and bill for services that they never rendered.
What started as one van has increased exponentially in the last couple of weeks.
Everyone out here knows someone who is missing. So we started taking down reports from people and just noting the different cars, and it has gotten so much worse in these past few weeks.
Barber gave us a business card that she says was given to a homeless person from the folks in one of those vans. So we decided to give them a call. While they didn't answer, they did ask to text. I told them I was a reporter working on a story about their facility, and their responses raised some red flags. The name they gave did not match the business card. They said they don't have a website, and when I asked for an address, they said I would have to set up an appointment. Afterwards, we called another number that was given to Barbara.
Hi, this is Eric.
Hi, Eric. This is Spencer Schott with KOB4 here in Albuquerque. How are you doing today? I tried asking Eric about the rehab facility he works for. Do you work with homeless people?
No, I don't.
But a few moments later, he changed his story.
It's not like I took someone and that person is missing. I took like 3 people. I was just going there to Phoenix, and then, you know, I have a friend there that have a business there. I saw what they are doing. It's great. It's helping people, like, you know, it's a treatment facility to have people out of the street to get the treatment.
And so how did you get involved with that counseling facility?
So I think I gave you more than enough information that I want to give you.
Can you give me the name of the sober home? Well, after Eric hung up, I called local law enforcement to see if they are investigating these missing person cases. APD says it is out of their jurisdiction because these scammers are leaving the city and crossing state lines. But the Albuquerque FBI field office says they are working closely with the FBI office in Phoenix. That office has an open investigation into these insurance and rehab scams.
Wow, to con.
They're scared now, especially in Houston, Phoenix, Austin. They're getting picked up in vans and SUVs and just never to be seen again. Now, I don't know if that's the Trump administration cleaning up the streets, or there's a particular homeless guy talking about how the elites are hunting them, and he's scared out of his mind. He's like, no, man, we're being hunted. And if you think about it, with the trafficking kind of coming to a halt, they got to find other ways now to get their fix, or whatever sick perversions they have or whatever they delve into, they have to still fulfill those needs, especially if it's in the satanic realm, right? So it would make sense to me that homeless people are disappearing. Are we a game to these people? Like, maybe we all are. Maybe we're all being played. Maybe Trump unwittingly, maybe the elites are sitting around a table and it is the Hunger Games right now. And we are getting ready to come into this purge scenario.
You're gonna move different out here now.
How do I move different? Well, number one, I don't accept like food and water from most of these people out on the streets. Like,
okay.
I go get my own shit. I'm self-sufficient that way. The drugs I get, I know a dude down in South Austin. I go away from here to get drugs. So, like, I don't do the drugs that everybody else does. I go elsewhere to get drugs. But I've noticed all the drugs in downtown, even if it's people that trust each other, man, they're giving them fucked up drugs. And it's doing something weird to everybody, especially these guys that are on methamphetamines. Like, I've never seen people act like this doing methamphetamines in my life. Ever.
How long you been on the streets for?
Here, altogether about 3 months. I've been in Austin a little over the year, but I've been out on the streets for the last 3 years of my life. I was in Amarillo, Texas before this. And Amarillo has none of these problems. It's nothing like this. You're just homeless. And if you're a drug addict, you're a drug addict. You're sitting on the street doing drugs. There ain't nowhere for you to go or nothing for you to do. Here, there's a land of opportunity, and what is it? There's over 6,000 homeless people in Austin.
There's more than that.
Okay, well, right now, there's at least 225 people on the bulletin board up at Sunrise Navigation Church that have just disappeared. Where'd they go? If you're out on the streets, dude, you're gonna run into somebody that knows you that's gonna tell somebody, hey, so-and-so's looking for you. These people have just completely disappeared. And nobody can tell us why or where they're at.
Is that due to the current administration?
Just
tell me what you think. Just tell me what you think.
I think so.
Okay.
I honestly believe so.
And what would be the presence or the purpose of them taking these homeless people out of the inner cities?
I mean, to me, like, if you read, the thing that they're calling this new initiative is called the Hill Initiative. And that's what went into effect. And if you read it and stuff, it's displacing of people that have already been displaced. The whole concept of displacing us out of downtown is that more people will want to come to downtown if it doesn't have a bunch of homeless people hanging out in it. Well, you've taken everything else away from us, dude. We had encampments and shit that we could have, and they shut them all down one by one and drove us into downtown Austin. Now they're going to drive us out. Well, where are you going to drive us out to?
Yeah,
There's
you guys used to camp
for us to go.
Yep. This is in real time, and I'm trying to like fact check you a little bit, but everything you're saying is spot on to what I've been experiencing. So, man, where does this end up?
The sad thing is I don't think.
I mean, that guy, is that an example of what you're talking about right there?
This dude walking right here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. That dude's been out here for a hot minute.
I know. I've interviewed him before.
Yeah, he's been out here for a minute, dude. But I run with some people that have been out here for a minute. And, you know, it's easy to say, dude, that most of these people have mental health problems or were drug addicts or whatever. But you got to think, me and the dude I run with, we're in rehab, bro. And we decided, you know, I completed the program and it was time for me to leave. He got halfway through it and decided that was enough sobriety time. That's what he needed. So, unfortunately, things didn't work out the way we thought they were. We ended up out on the streets. We watch each other's back. We camp together and shit.
So what happens if you and me go ask the security guard, why are people disappearing?
They ain't gonna tell you nothing, bro. That's just like last night. I tried to get a cop to help me, and he told me that's not what I'm here for and walked off from me.
Gotcha. So I know some people pretty high up in that regard. I'm gonna ask them and see what's going on. Get to the bottom of this because this is insane, and it's moving quick.
Yes. Yes, and it's every day.
And it's not even televised.
Right. And
underground news, guys.
And like
underground news.
saying,
This is what you get when you have underground news.
Nobody's saying nothing. And this HEAL initiative that Austin passed, dude, nobody said nothing about it until after it passed. Then they released the criteria for it. And if you go read it, it's pretty sickening. It really is. It's regentrification of Austin and wanting to eradicate the homeless.
Wow. Eradicate the homeless.
Yeah.
So this title is going to be People Are Disappearing, in quotations, eradicate the homeless.
And at the same time, dude, you can come up here, like after this library closes at 8 o'clock, all these benches and stuff is where a lot of us hang out. But there's 4 of us that have always hung out together, and we're either on those benches right there or over by the door, dude, and we watch people pull up and get into these SUVs and stuff that hang around here at night, and they leave and they never come back.
Are you scared?
Am I scared? A little, man. To be honest, yeah, because you never know what they're going to do. Am I going to live my life any differently than I live it? No. But like I said, I've got people that hang out with me that I trust, and we watch our backs. I don't sleep by myself. If I'm by myself, then I just have to stay awake that night, with or without drugs. If I'm not somewhere where I know the people around me, or at least hung out.
You look
with
paranoid
them,
to me, man. You keep watching your back. You keep, you know?
I am paranoid. APD and shit, dude, like, they show up out of nowhere, and they're liable to do anything to take you to jail. They're arresting people for nothing.
But you haven't committed one of these things that you're talking about, which is you're camping somewhere 4 hours, you put in a tent.
No, I don't have a tent anymore. The city took that from me. When I do rest at night, I rest in wooded areas with other people.
So you're camping out here too?
I stay in well-lit public areas when I do have to rest or when I do sleep. And when I do sleep, it's normally between 6 and 10 a.m.
You know, I visit some of the mega camps out here on the outskirts of Austin. You know, 100 people camps.
Sure.
What's going to happen to those camps?
The plan is they're eventually going to go into the woods and start clearing them out. As far as I know, in South Austin, they already have. I met some people last night down at the transit center.
I remember they took an entire 50-person homeless camp out of the back of the Home Depot.
Yes. I met
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I met some people that came from Oak Hill last night down at the transit center that had everything that they could salvage with them. They were just carrying it around. And they told me they'd been out in the woods for years and they didn't know where to go or what they were going to do. But the city came out there and demolished everything. Just like cleared them out. So it's happening. I mean, which I don't understand. If they're in the woods, they should just leave them alone, dude. They don't want us out on the street in the public eye, but what's going to happen when you clear everybody out of the woods? Where are they expecting them to go? But the tensions are very high when you get down into Republic Square and stuff.
I was just there.
It in the mornings and when they feed, it gets very, very high. And it feels like worse than any prison riot I've ever been through.
Man, that's incredible.
What's the worst part about it is when they started this initiative, they took some of these guys, put some of these yellow vests on them that were us, that were sitting here being homeless with us, and now they've got clipboards and pens and they're coming up asking us questions and telling us where the fuck to go. Like, that shit ain't working either. It doesn't work when you were just sitting here being homeless with me and now you're gonna tell me how to be homeless? Nah. But yeah, it's getting ugly out here, man.
I don't even know where to go after this, man. I think this whole video should just be about disappearing people.
If you want to see it in action, come hang around this area, especially Seaholm, around 8, 9 o'clock at night.
So I'll see you here tonight at 8
Yeah,
p.m.
it goes on all night long, and you can hear people screaming like they're being tortured and all different sorts of shit.
Well, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to be here at 8 p.m. with this phone camera.
Okay.
And we're going to document this.
Okay.
Where are you going to be at for the next 4 or 5 hours?
For the next few hours, man, I'm going to be around just gathering up supplies.
Sniping?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Doing what I can do. Got to try to find my homeboy, bro. Got to try to find my
Well,
homeboy.
let me let you go then, man, and then I'll meet you here back tonight.
All right.
100% sure that they taught us that blood was blue inside the body until it hits oxygen and then it turns red. And I just saw a video of a 6th grade teacher talking about why do her 6th graders think that blood is blue. And my first thought was, how do you, as a teacher, not know that blood is blue until it hits oxygen? And then I looked it up, and apparently that was never true. So now I'm wondering, because I could have sworn they taught us this in schools. Like, I don't even know if this is a Mandela effect or if this is just like misinformation completely, or if they are like they just lied to it. Wait, who else thinks that blood is blue? Actually, let me ask my husband. Hold on. Wait. Babe, when your blood is inside your body, what color is it?
Blue.
See, it's not okay, so apparently that's never been true. Like, blood has always been red. That's just a myth.
It's only red when it's turned
when it hits oxygen. Thank you. Okay, so apparently that's just a myth. So I literally just, I feel like they taught us this in schools, but my mom's also in the medical field and also taught me this. Like, this is gonna, what the hell?
Y'all check this out. What you see right there? Just tell me what y'all see. Cause I know what I see. Do you see what I see? Cause I know what I see. Yup. You see it. You see it.
So I walk into the hood in the daytime. So what y'all see? What y'all see? This shit still going platinum. That is the fucking ocean. Shit still going. It's in the daytime. Ain't nothing changed. Let me take the headphones off.
Oh my god, it's water!
Oh my gosh, right now we are out and there's a periscope taking pictures of us in the water. This is so freaky. Holy crap, it is looking around.
And it's going to...
It's going down. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Oh my gosh.
Let me tell you a story about this female Bigfoot in the late 1900s. She was captured and she was taken to a small town in Russia. And there's information online. Be careful, some of the mainstream like to put a spin on it. But the story goes that she had was there for a while, and the locals actually would, you know, greet her in the mornings, and, you know, she'd be paraded around and everything else. And after a while, the person that owned her allowed people to, shall we say, have relationships with her. Now that's sick, I know. So you got humans, males, and this poor female Bigfoot. Now apparently she had a baby, and the baby is him, and so he is apparently a hybrid in Russia. So look into it yourself. It's a very fascinating story. I don't have obviously time to go into the details here, but the very next story after this video is one that shook me to the core, and I believe it, and it's scary.
Need any help with that planting?
Nah, this not Siberia. You don't know these lands nor how the soil works.
Newborn babies, they have green spots. Why? They have them green spots because our true color is green. That's our true color. So think about cartoons like Dragon Ball Z. Our people being the original color of green with the melanin, right? So when we come out, we still got them green spots on us. They're talking shit. And we start losing them green spots because of the oxygen. There's Piccolo. Now, you might know this brother right here. You might know him as Malcolm X. But his Moorish name is El Haj Malik El Shabazz.
It's a surprise to y'all because y'all didn't believe me.
Look at the drip he got on. Straight turban with the Moorish cloak on. Huh? Hold on. Don't that look just like fam?
Whoa. Here I come. Oh, here I come.
Yes! In real time.
Like half of the time I'm focused on what I'm doing. But then I need niggas to hate because it motivates me. I think a lot of people love that.
Almost wondering if women are having sex with angels again. Bear with me, bear with me. I mean, angels disguised as humans. Are the Nephilim back? Now, I know this video is gonna get a lot of backlash, but have y'all seen the babies that are being born today? They are absolutely humongous. And mind you, they come out a normal size, but they just grow at a crazy rate. And you got little 4-month-year-olds the size of 6- and 7-year-olds. And it seems like it's just a newer generation of babies that are being born as giants. Mind you, their parents are tiny individuals. So I almost wonder if there are fallen angels posing as men to bring back the Nephilim for the end time. And those of you might say, oh, you're just reaching. Oh, spiritual psychosis. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. If it happened before, it can happen again. Also, what is the explanation for these big babies when typically genetics play a part in how you're gonna look? The reason why you look the way you look is because of your parents' DNA, because of their genetic. Your dad is 6'4", your mom is 5'11", you're probably guaranteed to be a taller individual. Both of your parents are 5'4" or shorter, you're probably guaranteed to be a shorter individual. But if your mom cheated with the 6'4" guy and you come out to be 6'3", then you know what I'm saying? So DNA of your parents play a huge part in how your baby's gonna look. Why are these babies giant? As in the days of Noah, women slept with fallen angels. It wasn't through deception though. They just did it because it was, fallen angels are just posing as men, possibly, and creating these huge babies. Now, yes, I may be reaching. Maybe I am reaching. But somebody explain to me why these babies are so large. Because remember, in the last days, it says, as in the days of Noah, will also be the coming of the Son of Man. There's a lot of prophecy about the Nephilim returning. And so is this what we're seeing?